My dear brothers and sisters of the political coliseum, the time has come to don our finest rhetorical armor and engage in an intellectual vivisection of one of the most polarizing debates of our era, Destiny's clarion call to purge the Democratic Party of the socialists and leftist rabble-rousers like Hassan Piker.
Maybe if but it sucks. The infighting is so annoying. But like, if you're serious on the left about winning elections and stuff, you can't. I don't think you can be working with the socialists and the communist people. You have to stop highlighting these people. You have to stop profiling these people, and you have to stop pretending these people care about the same things that you care about, because they don't. And like, we had this huge issue. I was talking yesterday with my close personal friend Bri. You guys probably know as Brian Tyler Cohen. I call him Bri because we're like that. But the issue that you run into is when you go on the right, every single person is in lockstep when it comes to their messaging. They all believe the exact same shit. They all say good things about Trump. There is no disagreement, even among like the fact sheet types. Although once it started to break a little bit towards the end. However, all of our largest commentators on the left, save for recently when these people like Josiah and Beasley and Brian, save for when these guys have been blowing up recently, everybody on the left, your largest commentators, all hate the Democratic president. What the fuck? All of your YouTube people all hate the Dems. You need to stop Pisco from just accepting a sympathizer to prevent infighting. Yeah, the infighting needs to stop. And if that means, pedophilic debate bros, dish galloping, all these socialists who think it's acceptable to demean our candidate, then they have my upvote, my upviews. Boom, boom. Did you see all the top election streamers? Mr. B didn't love your spat with Bree. That's fine, but he's wrong. I'm sorry, he's wrong. I'm going to start citing my knee expertise more. Because you know what? I am an expert in this field. I've been doing this longer than probably almost any other human being alive. Especially at my level. Especially my length of relevancy. I think I can make stronger statements on this. There is no room for people that are going to backstab and attack your candidate. It's just, there's no room for it. You want to know who goes the furthest that's acceptable? God! I hate and love this man at the same time. You want to know who goes the furthest that's acceptable? Somebody say it. Somebody say it. Somebody say it in chat. Where is it? There. This. I don't know if you can see it. Say it in the YouTube chat. Show me. That guy. Yeah, there it is. It's Cenk. Because in the primaries, Cenk is brutalizing Biden. He thought he should drop out. He wants an open. He'll brutalize the Democratic candidate. But when we have a candidate, from what I've seen, Cenk is all in on that candidate. I'm fine with that. That's perfectly A-okay. That is perfectly A-okay. I think that's totally fine. I think Cenk takes it as far as I'm comfortable with. He's at the line, but he's very squarely inside of the borders. Yeah. Same thing with Mehdi Hassan, I think. Yeah. Although is he even American? I'm actually not sure. There's too many. We got to do something about these British people that come over, man. I don't know about that, man. These guys are skinwalkers. I don't trust them. He's British, obviously. Yeah, but is he like an expat? Is he I thought I read at some point that Piers had like gotten U.S. citizenship. I don't think that's true though, right? Jesus. My girlfriend works for the federal government and is super worried about losing work from home under Trump. I think it's a relatively non-issue nowadays that he probably won't with. Thoughts? No clue. For though, if she has work from home. Remember, oh, people are saying Mehdi is a dual citizen. Everybody who complain. Everybody, the biggest problem with the work from home people is they all make $120K a year, and they're all on Reddit complaining about how broke they are and how they have no time to do anything because they have to go into the office once a month, okay? I hope your girlfriend has to go back into the office. I hope it's a 45-minute commute. I hope that they have old time cards, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, the top stream's covering politics. What were we looking at? I don't believe any of the Rumble members, just saying. We've got Hasanabi, who is Kamala's #1 hater. We've got PVD Podcast, Conspiracy Theorist, Charlie Kirk, Conspiracy Theorist, Benny Johnson, Conspiracy Theorist, Asmongold, not sure where he stood, Charlie Kirk, Conspiracy Theorist, Tucker Carlson, Conspiracy Theorist / Russian, soon to be nationalist, and Timcast IRL, who might already be a Russian nationalist. Destiny, that is literally her, you nailed it. Oh, I was just joking, I'm sorry. I need to make it clear also when I'm joking and when I'm not joking. Because sometimes I walk this line, I think it's hard to tell. Like when I say like I'm institution pilled, it sounds like I'm joking. I'm not joking. That one guy tweeted out, and it is true. I think I am like the only large streamer that, and it can't be, guys, I hate that I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't like saying this. I don't like saying this because you all know this, and I don't need to say this, right? Because as soon as I bring up somebody like Hassan or somebody like whatever, right, people think, well, actually, if you go back to this VOD like 3 weeks ago, he said that if you're going to vote in a swing state, you should probably vote, right? When it comes time to support the candidate, it has to be enthusiastic. It has to be like, bros, we got to get in here and vote for this person. This is important, okay? For whatever disagreements we have, this is important. It can't be this tepid, yeah, I guess it has to be. It's got to be like you got to support your candidates, guys. Damn, what's wrong with you? Or at the very least, if you're not going to support the candidates, hello. Wait, how many viewers do I have? Listen, one of you guys are at least tangentially linked with somebody at the DNC. Stop platforming people that are not supporting your candidates. You are private political parties. You're supposed to be self-interested, okay? The whole reason you have superdelegates is to protect your elections, right? Stop inviting people to your events that hate your candidates. Don't do that. Stop doing that. It's retarded. Stop highlighting these people. Stop platforming these people. Stop spotlighting these people. Let them go to is it SDA, the Socialist Democratic Party of America? Let them go do events with those people. Jesus. Why would you cuck out so hard at these losers? Hassan shouldn't be anywhere near the DNC. Briahna, Joy Gray, I don't know if she gets invited to nobody for breaking points. Kyle Kulinski included, I'm sorry. Maybe, actually. I'll give him, he's a little over the wall for me. Maybe he could come back, though. Yeah, anybody related to I don't know where Sam Cedar was. Actually, Sam Cedar is so poisoned by the people around him that, no, even he shouldn't be anywhere. Yeah, none of these people should be anywhere near, because if you're the Democratic Party, you have to support the people that are supporting you, okay? Like, one of the things that you guys, I hate being a cock, I hate being a cuck. But I have to remind you guys of this, okay? I have to remind you guys because you have to understand this, okay? Because you take me for granted, all right? You take my psychological tenacity for granted. It is incredibly difficult to be out there on your own, okay? With no major backing, no major political communities, nobody else in the end. That is an incredibly difficult thing to do. So if you're the Democratic Party and you're backing people that hate your candidates and you're not providing any support to people that support your candidates, what do these people support? It doesn't have to be me, although it should be. But you have to stop supporting people that are on your candidates. You can't do that. It's crazy. It is crazy. No, where's my flat head?
This is no mere academic exercise, no genteel tea party debate. No, this is the high-octane, zero-sum gladiatorial combat of online politicking, where alliances are forged and obliterated with the swiftness of a Twitch chat meltdown. To set the stage, Destiny's argument emerges as a blistering indictment of the Democratic Party's strategy, or lack thereof. He contends that the infighting, the ceaseless bickering, and the ideological purity tests have created a cacophonous mess that undermines any chance of cohesion or victory. And who better to personify this discord than Hassan Piker, a socialist firebrand whose massive platform draws young, disillusioned leftists into the fray, only to see them turn their venom inward at the party they ostensibly support. Destiny's critique is rooted in his belief that the left's refusal to unify is a self-inflicted wound, and he wastes no time lambasting those he sees as the culprits. Figures like Hassan, Briahna Joy Gray, and even occasional allies like Kyle Kulinski are scrutinized for their failure to prioritize electoral success over ideological purity. Destiny, ever the pragmatist, implores the Democratic Party to excise these elements like a surgeon removing a malignant tumor. But let us not mistake this for a mere policy disagreement. No, this is about strategy, messaging, and the existential battle for control of the left's narrative. Destiny views the likes of Hassan as anarchic disruptors, content to critique from the sidelines while offering no viable solutions. To Destiny, this is tantamount to betrayal, a sabotage of the very machinery needed to stave off the existential threat of a second Trump presidency. The heart of Destiny's frustration lies in the asymmetry between the left and the right. On the right, there is lockstep messaging, an Orwellian unity that, while morally repugnant to Destiny, is undeniably effective. The left, by contrast, is a cacophony of competing voices, each demanding their ideological niche be prioritized. This lack of cohesion is, in Destiny's eyes, a suicidal approach to politics. Take Hassan's outsized influence, for instance. His platform is a behemoth, drawing millions of young viewers. Yet, Destiny argues, this influence is squandered on relentless critiques of Democrats, a focus on purity politics, and a refusal to engage constructively with the realities of governance. To Destiny, this is the height of irresponsibility, a colossal platform used not to build bridges but to burn them. And what of Briahna Joy Gray? Destiny spares no venom in his critique of her. Once a spokesperson for Bernie Sanders, she has become, in his eyes, a symbol of the left's penchant for self-sabotage. Gray, like Hassan, is accused of tearing down Democratic candidates while offering no viable alternative. Destiny's disdain for this approach is palpable, as he lambasts the short-sightedness of attacking the very candidates who could keep the far right at bay. Even figures like Kyle Kulinski, who Destiny acknowledges as more measured, are not spared from critique. Destiny argues that even the most tempered leftist voices fail to grasp the urgency of unity in the face of existential threats like Trump. To Destiny, this failure is unforgivable, a dereliction of duty that jeopardizes the future of the nation. The broader implication of Destiny's argument is a call for the Democratic Party to be more strategic, more ruthless. He advocates for a party that rewards loyalty and punishes dissent, a party that prioritizes victory over ideological purity. This is not a call for censorship but for discipline, a recognition that political survival demands cohesion. But Destiny's critique is not without its contradictions. He positions himself as a lone wolf, unafraid to critique both the left and the right. Yet, this very independence underscores the difficulty of building coalitions in a fractious political landscape. If Destiny, with his nuanced takes and pragmatic approach, struggles to gain traction, what hope is there for a unified left? And what of the Democratic Party itself? Destiny's frustration is as much with the party as it is with the socialists and progressives. He sees a party unwilling to defend its own candidates, a party that cedes ground to its critics without a fight. To Destiny, this is a failure of leadership, a missed opportunity to rally the base and counter the right's relentless messaging. As we near the conclusion of this rhetorical odyssey, let us reflect on the core of Destiny's argument, the need for unity. Whether one agrees with his prescriptions or not, his critique of the left's disarray is difficult to dismiss. In an era where the stakes are existential, where the specter of authoritarianism looms large, the luxury of infighting is one we can ill afford. Destiny's vision for the Democratic Party is not one of ideological homogeneity but of strategic coherence. He calls for a party that can accommodate diverse voices without succumbing to chaos, a party that prioritizes victory over vanity. Whether the left can rise to this challenge remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, the clock is ticking, and the stakes have never been higher.